Hello students, this is the continuation of the previous video of chapter 4, the Supreme Court. So now open page number 28. Are the courts at various levels connected with one another? So yes, the courts at various levels are connected with each other. Just like in school, the teachers are connected with principal. Principal is connected with the trustee and the trustee is connected with the management. In the same way, judiciary is also connected with the government at various levels. If any individual feels that the decision given by the lower court is not satisfactory, then he or she can file a petition in the upper court. That is, if the taluka court, from there it can go to district court. From there, if not satisfactory, go to high court, and from high court it can go to Supreme Court. To understand this concept, let us discuss a case. There were a few houses in the southern direction where Ratlam municipality had constructed road. So to understand this, that are the courts connected with one another, here a case is discussed where you can understand it. So in Ratlam municipality had constructed a road, and on that road few houses were in the southern direction. Behind these houses was an old road leading to the government college, and behind the houses, घर के पीछे, a road was there which was going to government college. Near the junction of the road, old and the new municipality road, ran a culvert of dirty water. Now, near the junction of the old and new municipality road, where both the roads were meeting, there a culvert of dirty water. Culvert means एक नाला था जिसमें गंदा पानी होता था. That was running, and this dirty water was released by industries which was infested with chemicals. It had become the source of foul smell and mosquitoes. Now this dirty water used to gather there, and due to that there was a foul smell. बहुत गंदी स्मेल आती थी, and mosquitoes, वहाँ पे मच्छर होते थे. Slum dwellers answered the natural calls by the sides of this culvert. The health department had failed in controlling the mosquitoes. Then there were slum dwellers, झुपड़पट्टी में रहने वाले लोगों, वो लोग और गंदगी फैलाते थे. And like this, the dirty water and it was increasing. So the health department was not able to control it, and due to it the mosquitoes also increased. The residents had repeatedly written application to remove the dirt around it, but the health department failed to take care of it too. Then the residents, जो लोग आस पास में रहते थे, they wrote application and to remove the dirt around their house, but the health department was not paying attention to it. As a result, the resident appealed in the taluka court. So after writing the applications again and again, the health department was not paying attention to it or was not taking any steps. So the people, they went to the court, that is in taluka court, and they filed a case against it. Now page number 29. The magistrate gave the verdict in the favor of the residents. Magistrate, that is the judge. So now the case was in the court, and what was the verdict is given below. Municipality and Town Improvement Trust have failed in their duty of maintaining cleanliness. So what did the court say? The judge said that the municipality and the Town Improvement Trust, they have not performed their duty. उन लोगों ने अपनी जिम्मेदारी बराबर नहीं की. And what was the responsibility of keeping cleanliness? Both the institutions are ordered to clean the place with immediate effect. Within 15 days, the work of a closed drainage should be completed. So this was the verdict given by Taluka Court, and both the institution means municipality and town improvement trust, they were given order to clean that place, and in 15 days the drainage which is open, जो नाला खुला है उसको कवर करने का. The municipality challenged this verdict in the Ratlam district court. So now the municipality, they went to district court from Taluka court. What was the judgment given by the district court? The judgment of the Taluka court is declared to be unfair. So now unfair यानी गलत है ऐसा लगा उन लोगों को. The resident challenged the verdict in the high court. So from district court, the people who were residing and who had filed the case, they went into high court. The high court sustained the verdict of the Taluka court but added to the verdict. So now in the high court, what happened? For a closed drainage system, 7-month time is given instead of 15 days. The pit should be filled with soil to stop the water accumulation and mosquitoes breeding. All work should be completed within 2 years. So now what was the verdict given by the High Court? That the drainage system should be closed. The time given was 7 months. Taluka Court gave the time of 15 days, while the High Court, they gave the time of 7 months. Then the pits जो गड्ढे थे, they should be filled with soil, मिट्टी से उसको भर देने के, so that the water accumulation and mosquito breeding stops. So वो मिट्टी से गड्ढे भर जाने से उसमें पानी नहीं जमा होगा और वहाँ पे मच्छर नहीं होंगे. All work should be completed within 2 years, and the time limit was of 2 years. Ratlam municipality was unhappy with the verdict, and so it moved to the Supreme Court. Now, when the High Court gave the decision, it was not in the favor of municipality, so it was not happy, and they went to Supreme Court. Now, what judgment on what verdict did the Supreme Court give? The Supreme Court sustained the judgment of Taluka Court and further ordered that. Now, what did the Supreme Court give the judgment? The chemical and the dye plants which were responsible for the pollution should be closed with the joint effort of the municipality and the state government. So the Supreme Court said that the judgment given by the Taluka Court is right and ordered that the main problem is due to the industries. So these industries should be closed with the joint effort of municipality and state government. So like this, the resident and the municipality, they went by one another, one by one, from taluka to district to high court and at last Supreme Court. So through this example, we can say that the courts are connected with one another at various levels. Now turn your page number 30. Can any citizen appeal in a court? So what is the answer to this question? That yes, anybody can go to the court, but those people who are poor, uneducated, have no money to pay the fees for the lawyer, how can they go to the court to demand justice? So it is the right of each and every citizen to appeal in a court for the protection of his or her fundamental right. But the poor people, it is very difficult for them to go in the court, as the legal procedure not only requires the money but paperwork, and it is also very time consuming. So if a laborer will go to the court, then he will lose his daily income which he is learning, as the court consumes a lot of time. जो रोज कमाता है खा के मजदूर, उसकी रोजी रोटी एक दिन की चली जाएगी. एंड द लीगल वर्क, इट रिक्वायर्स मनी, उसमें पैसे लगते हैं, टाइम, and paperwork, which a poor man who is not educated is not possible for him. For a poor person who is illiterate and incurring regular income becomes really tough to go to court and demand justice. So such type of person cannot go to the court and demand justice. So what arrangement is made by Supreme Court for such type of person? Keeping this fact in mind, the Supreme Court announced the provision of the Public Interest Litigation, that is PIL, in the year 1980. So for such a type of person, Supreme Court has made a law of public interest litigation. With this, the Supreme Court has made an effort that maximum people can reach up to the court for justice. Any individual or institution can file a case on behalf of people from the deprived classes, and so this is done by the Supreme Court so that more number of people, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग can approach court for justice, न्याय के लिए वो कोर्ट तक जा सके. Any person or institution, कोई पण संस्था can file a case on behalf of these deprived classes people, the poor classes people. If any individual does not get his fundamental right, then he can directly appeal in the High Court or Supreme Court. If any of the fundamental rights are being violated, then a citizen can appeal straight in the High Court or the Supreme Court. After 1980, PIL was used to bring justice to many deprived sections of the society. So in 1980, the PIL was announced, and after that, many sections got justice. Example is given that PIL were filed to free laborers for inhuman labor. So the example is there that there were many cases where the laborers were made to work hard all day. So ऐसे मजदूर थे जो बहुत कड़ी मेहनत करवाते थे और पैसे कम देते थे. So for them this PIL was beneficiary. Then second was to release the prisoner from the jail in Bihar after their term of punishment was over. And the second was that in Bihar, in jail, there were the prisoners. Their punishment was over. Then also they were not released. उनकी सज़ा ख़त्म हो गई थी, फिर भी उन लोगों को रिहा नहीं करते थे. So government has given judgment by using this PIL regarding all the above cases. Then things to know. The midday meal program launched in the government aided school too is an outcome of one such PIL. Then midday meal program, that is मध्याह्न भोजन जो दोपहर में खाना देते हैं, that was also launched due to this PIL. If the Supreme Court finds any PIL regarding fundamental rights and or its implementation inappropriate, then the court may punish the person, group of people or the institution. And if Supreme Court finds that the PIL regarding the violation of fundamental rights, जो हक है वो लोगों को नहीं मिल रहे हैं, and if the institutions they are not implementing it properly, then the Supreme Court punishes that person or group of people or the individual. तो जो आदमी जो संस्था ये गुनाह करते हैं उनको सुप्रीम कोर्ट सज़ा देती है. So students, here we have completed chapter number 4. For homework, you have to write the answers in your workbook.